Oh wow, yes, the Emperor. Yeah, it's motherfucking Zeref. I mean, I'm just saying, like, that was kind of the shocking reveal in the way that I thought Zeref was just gonna come at the end of the chapter and just be like, "Oh, look at me, I'm a badass motherfucker." Like, I'm just gonna like, but the Emperor of Spriggan himself is the fucking Lord of Darkness and all that fucking terrors in the night. I mean, what the fuck? Like, I can see, like, there's a reason why he's able to control these 12 shields now. If he's the fucking, like, most powerfulest character in the entire series, that kind of starts to make sense now. And I'm like, that is just a bunch of fucking questions just going on, like, what the fuck is going on throughout the series? But the start of the chapter, from what we got most of it, it was just like, hey, we're just making sure, like, the entire, like, the island, like, they get onto the boat safely, and, you know, they actually, like, just, you know, be safe. And it's like, well, we was questioning about Brandish's powers, saying, like, she has, like, the power to change mass and, like, make any, like, power like this, like, have huge or small things to it. And it's like, that's pretty high level. It's like, no shit, that is pretty goddamn high level, because that shit is fucked up. So I think Urza is kind of, maybe that might hint later on that maybe we might get an Urza versus Brandish fight. That would be something I'd like to see, like, in the series. Like, but like, I think that'd be pretty interesting. And just out of nowhere, fucking Mess just takes everybody, like, off that fucking boat and just teleports them under fucking water. Like, I'm like, wait, what? Why the fuck are we underwater, like, exactly? And he's just like, oh, this is where the spy fucking went to, because, you know, like, the whole fucking island went fucked up. And I'm like, really? Like, this place all together? And we find out that this little temple area that it was, turns out it wasn't a temple at all. It was like this weird, it's pretty much a underwater Gundam mech for the most part. It has a cannon, it has fucking little wing. It's like, it's pretty much just a weird version of Gundam Wing. I mean, I'm just fucking saying. And then when we see who the spy all along was, it's like, oh, it's fucking Serrano Angel herself. And I'm like, I don't know, like, I know a lot of people complain, like, oh, what the fuck, she in a fucking swimsuit. I mean, it's underwater, mate. You can't deny with that fucking, I mean, but I'm not gonna lie, she looked really cute when she did the whole little tongue thing. It's like, so, she's pretty much going, sup, bitches, so, like, and I really like that there's still a lot of, like, stuff going on between her and Lucy, where it's like, yeah, don't get friendly with me, bitch. Just remember, I'm the one that killed Karen. Like, don't forget about that. And I really like that stuff kind of got reminded, because when is the last time that stuff was even brought up? Like, in the Irration Seis? Like, is that the, like, last time that it was even mentioned or anything? I'm surprised, like her home goal as well. She hasn't even been able to find, like, a sister at all. Like, I really want to see Yukino arrive at some point and actually find her sister and see how she actually reacts. Like, who knows? Maybe that might make, because we know Angel, she's kind of on the good side, but she's not exactly. Like, maybe someone like seeing, like, Yukino get hurt or something, maybe that might sway her way to be, like, more heroic throughout, like, you know, the rest of the series. But, like, it was just fucking weird just to see that. It's like, out of all the people, and they even said, really, like, not Cobra or anything, and it's like, well, there was a bunch of fucking questions, and pretty much she fucked up like that. Her color got blown, so she pretty much had to, like, retreat down here. And it's like, oh, by the way, I got some information, like, there, and guess where we're heading? We're heading straight to fucking where Makarov is. And it's like, oh, how do you like me now, guys? Like that. It's like, and we see Makarov, looks like he's playing some fucking Witcher 3 Gwent or something like that, where he's just, like, playing some fucking cards. Like, you see he's a little bit old, he's got a nice sophisticated beard now, and he's just there, like, sitting down with this old-ass man and just talking about shit and saying, you know what? Like, I never expected to be in this way yet. And he hasn't even met the Emperor yet. He's like, oh, I haven't even seen what the fuck, like, he even looks like. Why is he even taking me here? And, you know, I've been a year. And, like, even when he said, like, straight up, it's like, oh, he took a while, but guess what? Please return to Fairy Tail once you're like, all this is over. And it's like, yeah, my family's waiting. And we see the fucking once and for all, like, is Zeref, like, as the Emperor, and, like, Makarov just fucking loses it. He's like, what in the absolute fuck? It's just like, what is even happening right now? Like, how? Like, how is he the fucking Emperor? I mean, that was a shocking reveal, no less. No one could fucking deny that. Like, who the fuck was expecting? I was expecting, like, some smug motherfucker, like, from the fairy tale movie. I was expecting that, like, to appear, like, some piece of shit or even some mighty warrior. But I didn't expect Zeref to run a fucking country, of all things. But no, this was a really good chapter. I did enjoy that. Like, I mean, there's fan service here and there, but like from there. But then there's one that's fucking fairy tale at this point. Like, that's kind of like just spilling over, you know, just spilled milk at this time. So like, you complain that it's something that's been in the series for a very long time now. But other than that, it was an enjoyable chapter. I think it was enjoyable. I think I'd like to give it like solid 7 out. We got some great information. We got finally see Makarov, what's happening with him, and we're heading straight to the capital now. Like, no fucking bullshits on a boat or anything like that. But that's all from me. So thank you very much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time.